Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. I'm back with another video. Let's get into Remy and some of the interview that she did with Angie Martinez yesterday. So, an interview came out yesterday afternoon with Angie Martinez and Remy Ma, and Remy just spoke about a lot of things. She just wanted to catch everyone up on what she was doing, how she was feeling, and just how free she is right now. And to think of someone being, even though she was married, still is married, but they're separated, but they really, really need to be divorced at this point. They need to really end it legally so that Remy can just move on and Papoose can finally do whatever he's going to do with the crash out Clarissa. It's just time for that to end. But Remy just seems very happy, and she speaks on a lot of things. She did speak on music, right? And how an album will be coming out, she said, in August. And that's because she wants to have her music out in time for award season, so it would be able to be submitted. There's a cutoff period for music and, when it comes to award seasons and everything. So she says she's well aware of that and she's not playing around. And she's going to make sure that she has this album out in time for it to possibly be nominated or for her to win an award from it. Put out a hit single, put out, just her body of work that she has been working on for a long time. She said she's really been in the studio hard and heavy. And I believe it because, we definitely have seen her in the studio recently. Even before she popped back out with her music, she has definitely been in the studio. She said she's been working really hard on this album and that people are going to love it. And that even though her first single, the feel good single, the Put 'Em On, she's like, I just wanted to put that out there. I wanted to put out a happy, a party song, something somebody can bump and, play. But she said what she has on her album, she got some tracks on there where she's going off. And I'm pretty sure she does. And we will have to stay tuned to hear how that comes out. But for her to say that album is coming out next month, I can't wait. I want it. I need that album. I cannot wait to stream it. I cannot wait. I'm looking forward to that. And I definitely can't wait to hear what she talks about because she definitely has some stuff to talk about. She has some things to talk about and we will hear it. So great for that, Remy. This was, a great interview. And I love that she did it with Angie because they know each other. This is not that fake when you sit down with people and they just ask things for entertainment to make you look like a clown on, being interviewed. This was genuine, and Angie really knows Remy outside of this music industry. So let's get into the first clip because Remy speaks on being single and how actually it's kind of like weird for her because, she's being so used to being committed to one person and being married and just for the past 20 years. Like, that's just a long time of your life to dedicate to someone. And the fact that it's now over to the point where she's over it. So not only is it over, but she's over it. And when you get to that point, anyone that's been in a long-term relationship will understand when you are done, you are done. And nothing can change that. Nothing can change it. So that's where she's at when it comes to the death of her relationship with Papoose. That's where she's at with it. Now, let's take a look at this first clip.
You single now? Is that what's happening?
Okay, you heard what she said. And this is how I was already thinking. Because anybody with sense that really wants to have something worth having and not like for clout, for attention online, just to possibly better your non-existent career or sell some tickets to your not selling show. It just makes total sense with what Remy just said. So now she said she doesn't date and doesn't know how to. Now, whatever happened with her and Easy to Block happened, you can just cancel that out because she's not even claiming that. She's not even speaking on that. Last relationship Remy had seems like it was her marriage because she said, being with somebody for 20 years, right? So she says she doesn't date and doesn't know how to. And if you caught her saying that she wants to be divorced first meaning she wants to tie up whatever situation she got going on right now because she doesn't want whoever she is serious with or is dating, she doesn't want them to get involved with the internet mess. And you know what she means by that. She wants to be divorced before she comes out and gets serious or dates anyone. That's why right now she's just single, enjoying herself, recording music, and just having fun because she wants this divorce to be final. She doesn't want to sit and do what Papoose is doing, literally flaunting a mistress around in public, talking about that's the love of my life, the best thing that ever happened to me. Meanwhile, he got Remy still tatted on his arm. Meanwhile, he's still married. Just all kinds of BS. They are playing games. And see, Remy don't want whoever she gets with to even be involved in it. She wants to be divorced first. And that's how it should be. Papoose should want the same thing. So now with her saying that, it's making me feel or think, what is the holdup? If it's money, I feel it's Papoose trying to drag this out for his benefit. Not only does he possibly want money from Remy, but he loves the fact that this saga is continuing. This is what he wants so that he can sit in his car and do freestyles and just sound a mess and try to get a hit and try to keep his name attached to Remy's. Her saying that just let me know she does want out of this marriage. She doesn't want to stay married to this man. It's no reconciliation at this point. Let him go be with Clarissa. Let them have a baby. Whatever it is that they want to do, let them go do it. She is done, as she should be. For him to sit here and hold this up, because if you're this rich man that has all these businesses and properties, why are you chasing Remy's money? Why do you want to pay out to be divorced from her? Just why? So let's get into what Angie said when she's suggesting that Remy dates Skepta, who I think is just a gorgeous man. I mean, he looks really good. If you know about Skepta, let me know in the comments if you are aware of who he is, what you think about him. And this is the thing. Angie, for some reason, feels like Remy should switch it up and date him. Nobody's saying that they could be compatible or if it would be something serious. But this is what dating is about. You know, he is a gorgeous looking man. He definitely has the height. He has the look. He has the build. This will be a great date type of thing, just to see where things could be. I'm here for this. I wish that Remy would take Angie up on her suggestion and possibly maybe get them to go on a date only because Angie is mentioning it. Now, I don't think that Skepta is like tied down. That's the thing. Is he dating? He could be. I don't know of him having a girlfriend. He's definitely not married because Angie wouldn't be sitting here suggesting her to date him. But just look at him. Let me know if you know who he is. Like, for Remy to go out with him, I'm here for this. I'm here for it. I would like to see this happen. And Angie, for some reason, wants to see it happen too. And see, Remy, she's not there yet to where she would want to possibly date this man. She definitely would have to be divorced from Papoose first, I think, before this could even happen. Just respectfully. Like, you know, like she couldn't dare just start talking to him, possibly even liking him, who knows? And here you go with Papoose and Clarissa in the background, trying to get attention, trying to start some drama up. But definitely once that divorce is done, I mean, Remy, why not? Why not? Look at this man. He's from the UK. He's British. He's Nigerian. He's a rapper. He's a fashion designer. He's a DJ. I mean, he does a lot of things. And this would just be a good look. I would really like to see Remy go on a date with him. I really would. It may not work out. That's fine. Everything, you know, it doesn't mean it's going to work out. But why not is what I'm saying. Like, why not? Because he definitely has the look for it. He definitely looks like, you know, he'd be a good date. Whatever it is they would have going on. I'm here for it. So Angie Martinez needs to make that happen. She put it out there. She needs to make it happen now. Okay, I want to get into this other part of this interview that I clipped. Let's just take a look because
A guy slides in your DMs.
it's so funny that they brought this topic up about the DM sliding in your DMs because we all know that is how Clarissa got with Papoose, sliding in his DMs, begging him to come to a fight, paying for him to come to a fight. And to hear Remy say this, that she's not a fan of it because it literally makes you feel like, okay, this is what you do. She calls it a DM slider. Like, if you can slide in my DMs to try to holler at me, then why would I feel special? Because apparently you can do this to anyone. And that makes sense. And I see why Papoose moving this way with Clarissa just completely turned her off. Now, this is how I feel. I feel like there clearly was money issues going on with them, which is what started the turmoil, which is what started the problems, right? Where Remy started looking at him like, you know what? You're not being this man that you need to be. But I feel that she would have stayed with Papoose if this whole Clarissa stuff didn't happen, right? I think that if he would have gotten it together, there would have been a way for them to work this out. Because seems like that's what was the first thing to kind of like rattle this marriage. It could have been cheating too. I don't know. But I feel like if it had to do with money, they would have been able to work it out. But see, the sliding of the DMs is how it got to here. Because for him to sit and play around, because I guess he needed money so bad, he needed a place to stay so bad that he had to entertain the DM sliding of Clarissa. And to hear Remy just be disgusted by it, it's like, if any man, you hear her, so any man out there that's trying to holler at Remy or thinks that they have a shot at Remy, the way to get at her is definitely not through the DMs. She's letting that be known because it makes her look at you sideways. I'm like that too. It's like the DM thing is like a game. And I feel the same way. It's like, okay, if you just can slide in somebody's DMs to try to talk to them or compliment them and think that's going to lead to a date or lead to exchanging phone numbers, then that just goes to show this is what you do. This is what you do. Because it's so accessible. It's so easy to send a DM to so many people saying the same thing. You shouldn't feel special because somebody's DMing you. And we already know Clarissa was already dating other people when she hopped in Papoose's DMs. I mean, hell, she was already engaged. And Maserati Bud was around. So that just already lets you know the type of time she was on. But Remy making it clear, I am not a fan of you sliding in my DMs. I will not take you serious if you slide in my DMs. She's putting that out there because that happening is what really, I think, further broke that trust between her and Papoose. Not knowing possibly if there were any other women. Like she said, there were others. So the Clarissa thing probably wasn't the first of the cheating, right? But I do feel that if money was the initiator, like money being a problem and him gambling, and like he said, he had a gambling problem and all kinds of things like that, I think that's what set it off with their relationship or their marriage crumbling. And him being a man, he was supposed to fix that, and he did the opposite. He ran to another woman that had some money that could take care of him. Which is crazy. So it's time for this divorce to be done, finalized, so Remy can move on with her life. She's enjoying being single, but she's not going to want to stay single forever. You know, she's going to be ready to really move on with somebody else. It seems like she's already healed. Before, when the exposing was happening, I don't think she was healed. And she needed to go through that process, which I'm pretty sure it will be put into a song, and we'll hear about it. But at this point, she sounds very healed. She sounds very ready to end this marriage and just her and Papoose co-parent for the golden child and let him go on with Clarissa, get married, have a baby, do whatever they're going to do. Because however it's going to play out for them, it's going to play out for them. So, he can stop hiding behind this whole facade of, oh my God, I'm still married. Well, even when he gets divorced, he's still going to need to get rid of that tattoo. And he hasn't even started the process with that yet. So with that being said, guys, let me know what you think about this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Please hype this video. And I will talk to all of you again soon.